Right, so it's capturing it now. I don't know why it's like, oh, we're gonna capture your Steam chat. See all your personal conversations. I think it's this save. Let's see. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Okay, so the problem I had last time was I got past these water elementals, but then Zorka died, and I couldn't proceed further, so apparently that was a dead end. So what I need to do, basically to get through these doors, I need to combine this glow stick and this prism to make an orange one. So we gotta get past this somehow. We're gonna do it. We're gonna deal with these water elementals again. I have worked out a good strategy for this thing. There's a strat I can use. It's still gonna take a while to complete, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna block off the elemental here in a sec. We're gonna build a wall, and the water elementals will have to pay for it. So the first thing I need to do is have Erengrad move here. And guard. So my problem was when I was killing these water elementals, they were respawning right by Zorka and they would kill her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn her to stone. And now they can't hurt her. So I'm gonna put Thomas here. He's gonna block the route going that way. We'll put you there. You can wait. Gwen can go... Right, we're gonna wait with Gwen. Torbjorn can get out of there. Gonna put Torbjorn here. You can move here. Yeah, so you can stay there. You can stay where you are. Erengrad is gonna try and maneuver around this elemental. I realize that I don't actually need to fight any of these, so I'm gonna try and dodge as many as I can. I believe the only one I need to fight is the last one, really. I'm gonna move Torbjorn back here. So if we put Erengrad on this square, we can make him wait. And we'll have Gwyn block this square so this elemental can't touch us. We need to guard. So a lot of people just like stalling now, pretty much. So I'm gonna have to wait with Erengrad too. So you're gonna have to stay where you are. Right, cool. Don't think I'm stuck. Cool. Okay, so I can move around him now that I stood there. I just have to make sure that, well, at least hope my characters can last till I get to the middle. So guard. If I put Erengrad on the wrong square though, I'm gonna be screwed. So there's that. I think I put him on this square. Alright, so we'll wait. Now I can move him through. Right, we're going out. Ooh, it's going good. I'm not really fighting anything, but I don't really think I should be here. Right, so we're gonna move. We want to move on that square there. We probably won't reach this turn, but. Right, so I want to be on that square. Then we'll just wait. We'll wait until that elemental comes around. How are we doing health-wise? We're doing okay. If I need to heal someone, I'll use Tourbillon for that. Right, we'll keep Erengrad there. I don't want to get blocked, so I'd rather wait the turn. So Erengrad's got to wait again. Right, wait again. We need that elemental to move. Right, cool, okay. Now, the only one we actually have to kill is the one in the middle. So... After doing this fight so many times and trying to find a good solution to it, this ended up being the best way. Alright, so now we can just finish this fight. I'm really done doing this over and over again. Right, we just need Eren to move now. Right, kill it, please. Please don't block. Got him! That was the only one we really needed to kill. And Zorka didn't die! She's alive. Once you reach a chest, it is suddenly all over. The ice melts, the elementals dissipate. Within seconds, the whole room is flooded again. Alright. Gwen puts her hands on the green, into the green glow to open the chest, but the lid springs open by itself. It's hard to describe the disappointment you feel because the chest is totally empty. So we leveled up for that. I don't know why Zorka's leveled up because we don't need her. Anyway, I need to turn her back to, like, flesh, so... Teresa... Healing... No, Dispel, Transformation on Zorka. There we go. I like how everything's upside down here. For some reason the table is floating. I don't know why someone glued it here, but they did. Oops. Right, I think that's it. Right, so we're back at the exit now with that creepy statue. Right, so we were kind of running out of time here, so let's, when we can move, let's head back as soon as we can. We should go to my father and tell him we didn't find anything aboard the ship. Yeah. Cool. King Nyx is apparently being a troll. You climb up the stairs to the palace. The guards posted at the head of the stairway look at you for a moment, and then they step aside with a welcoming gesture. Yeah, we're finally done with this bloody underwater place. I hate this.
Because of this, we are very grateful. As a reward for your courageous actions, the River Father is going to present you with the wand from the vessel. The River Father has been keeping it in his private quarters since the time the ship sank.
Alright, let's take this thing. We got a Borberad wand. I'm never gonna be able to pronounce his name by the end of this game.
Now the time of decision has come for you. Zorka cannot accompany you to the surface, so you must either part now, or you must stay here below the waves. It is a life full of joy and without sorrows.
Why would I want a party member to leave because of a Nyx? No.
So be it then. We respect your decision. May our blessings accompany you on your endeavors.
See, the reason why I didn't take Zorka is because she's useless. I had to bloody petrify her to not suck. She just wouldn't help. Anyway, I think it is time to finally rid ourselves of these shoes. So let's do that. Put that on. Put the shoe on. Drop the item. Put those back on. God, the animations are hilarious. And before there's one for putting pants on. Okay, that's everything. You slowly swim up to the surface with the wand and then paddle on shore. Yeah, we're done. Full of suspicion, Rahizel accepts Borberod's wand and starts a thorough examination of its runic inscription. These runes are completely unknown to me, he growls. I doubt there is anyone in Riva who could make sense of them. Lothar ponders the problem for a while. There's the seeress Quenya Stardust, a woman of extraordinary abilities. I wouldn't be all too surprised by now if she had the knowledge of ancient glyphs as well. We have found the Queen's location, Rascala of Horse and Ravenbeak explains. She has her hive in the cellars of the new city hall. Mind you, it is magically protected, but we have an idea of how we might reach her even so. To make it possible, a few men Lothar could spare from the war against Sorok pirates are even now at work digging a tunnel. She looks at you apologetically. If you could see a way to contact Quenya Stardust... Say no more, Gwyn replies laconically, and takes the one from Rahizel's hand. Right, so we have to find Quenya. I know who Quenya is, thankfully. So this shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna save. Quenya was the lady that was by the orc settlement, so yeah. Also, I'm gonna be right back real quick. Enjoy the music. Right, so it might be worth it if I visit. Actually, no, is it? I know I need to rest up, so we'll do that before we have to. I think it's up here I need to go. Wait, where is the water? Oh no, okay, I'm on the wrong side. This is the temple I want to leave from. Right, so we have to be pretty quick. If the guards actually catch us, it will be a game over. If I remember now what actually happens when you get caught. So this is why we can't hang around in town too long. With a loud Hesinde be with you, Gwyn throws open the door immediately after knocking. I was born under the sign of Fex, the druidess answers calmly. Then she gives you a warm smile. How can I be of service? Gwyn holds the rune wand out to Quenya. The druidess carefully takes the artifact and looks it over suspiciously. Then her eyes start to gleam. Totally absorbed in the study of those runes, Quenya seems to hardly notice her surroundings anymore. With shining eyes, she compares the runes to the signs on several parchment scrolls she pulls from the shelves in rapidly growing numbers and piles on the table. Fields of Alvaron, Quenya blusters. Whose wand is this? Borberad, but he's dead. Gwyn begins to tell her tale and notices with some satisfaction that the druidess flinches at hearing that name. That explains a lot, Quenya says finally. I'll write down a translation for you. The magicians will know how to interpret it. Industriously, the druidess scratches at a small parchment roll with her quill before waving it about on the dry ink and rolling it up. You can read it too, if you want to, Quenya says, when she sees Gwyn looking at the scroll uncertainly. So, we have a scroll we can check out here. Let's look at it before we leave. Domination, chimeras, arcane power, limitation, spell circle, control, willpower. Apparently, the druidess has started by listing the rune sites literally in the order they appear. For following, there is a passage explaining the importance of the correct interpretation of the 7 runes order and their placement on the wand. Only then did she write down her interpretation of them. The rune wand is invested with a domination spell which enables the user to control the power of created chimeras. Probably to prevent misuse, the Demon Master has put a limit to the control powers conferred by the wand. It severely limits the magical powers of hybrids, but it doesn't completely negate them. I guess that's a counteract to the chimera dog people that they were making in the Sorcerer's Tower. On activation, it creates a spell circle within which they can be controlled. The willpower of the hybrids is not affected by this, so only a particularly mighty mage with no doubt held true for Borberad can bend them to his will. Do you want to print the text? Ah, the time of printing dialogue. Anyway, we need to get out of here before we get caught, so let's skedoodle. Literally game over at any time while I'm here. Keep going. Oh, this one. Let's go in. I think we're ready to finish this game. Now? Alright. We need to rest though. That's really important. The guild headquarters are almost deserted. Rahizel of the Anvil is sitting by himself on a chair, but seeing you, he jumps up with relief. He takes back Borberad's wand and pores eagerly over the soothsayer's translation while reading it. He softly mumbles to himself. Hesitantly, Gwyn tips the mage's shoulder. What? Rahizel grumbles. Where is everybody? Asks Gwyn. The mage puts aside the parchment. The war against the pirates has reached the decisive stage, he explains. Lothar is leading his people into battle to keep our backs secure on the assault on the hive. The queen must not get a chance to send those under her command against us. My colleagues have retreated to gather their strength. We shall sorely need it. We must be patient. Again, Rahizel of Anvil studies the parchment. and fingers the rune wand. They have not returned as yet. Okay, so I think we just have to rest until something happens. It's usually what happens with this game. Before something special happens, I'm gonna save. Let's go back in. We need to make sure everyone's astral points are fully restored. The guild headquarters is a veritable hive of activity itself again. Luther, Leia, and the 5 mages are sitting in council. When Leia sees you, she gestures for you to join them. We've worked out a plan. Listen, says Salador Fosselerin. Using the rune wand, we can curtail the Queen's power enough for a few people to enter her hive. Enter her hive, Gwen wonders. How big is that thing? About the size of a large anthill, maybe a half-man high, Landor Garano explains. We will cast a shrinking spell on those chosen to enter the hive, and with the aid of the rune wand, we can weaken the magic protection of the wall, Rahizel of the Anvil, who has something of a death grip on that wand pipes in. So, it is up to us again, Teresa states in a serious voice. Everybody has their task, Haldana of Ilmonstone explains. We maintain the spell, the guild stirs up unrest in town, and you enter the hive. We know full well your task will not be easy, Rascala adds. Especially so, as we will be unable to shrink your equipment as well. You will not be able to take anything along, not even your clothes. Oh god. And you must make do with what you find inside. Jesus Christ. The only thing we can give you to take along is a magical amulet to signal us when you have bested the Queen. Once you do, we shall end the shrinking spell. Be aware that using the amulet too soon, should you do so while the hive is still magically protected, its indestructible walls will crush you. No arms or armor? Gwyn gulps. The Queen will be severely weakened, Rahizel tries to calm you. You do have a real chance of winning, but you must not fail. Wow, no pressure. Alright, so let's leave here. We got a new option now. I'm gonna save. I feel like, yeah, shopping that was pointless because I didn't need anything. I'm gonna lose all my stuff, so we're not gonna need it where we're going. Rahizel the Anvil literally jumps from his chair when you enter the room, and all the other mages appear stressed as well. The tradesmaster stops his pacing across the room and turns toward you. My people have completed the tunnel into the city hall, Lothar says. The clerks rarely enter the cellars unless they've run out of ink. As long as the Queen doesn't alert her pawns, you won't be noticed. The Queen will remain calm, Rahizel states confidently, but you notice he is fingering Barbara's wand while saying so. Hesitantly, you start to move. In the sewers and below the city hall, you see the results of what have been hours of drudgery. A large hole gapes in the wall. We could only dig nights while the city hall was empty, Leia explains. In the cellar, guild fighters are waiting for you. All quiet, Tarek whispers. After taking you to the Queen's hive, the guild members start the march back. You know where to find us, the trademaster says in a rough voice. There'll be chaos in town in just a few minutes. That's when you have to act. He hesitates for a moment, and then he turns and abruptly leaves. Leia hugs each and every one of you. Take care, she whispers hoarsely. Her eyes are moist. Then she too runs out. You wait until you're sure all guild members have left the city hall. Tense, you look down at what seems to be just a normal anthill. Oh no. Oh no.
You watch it, you bumbling swamp rat! Come on, wash it! Stop it!
Oh, necrophobia increased. Basically all my stats have gone awful. Great! Perfect! This is great. What a good idea, guys. Stark naked and without any equipment, you enter the hive through one of the holes. You immediately You immediately lose your balance and slide down the steep incline. Those mildewed bookworms, couldn't they at least shrunk her armor too? Howls Gwen as she breaks her skin on the rough surface of the ground. Oh god. What a concentration of magical power. Thomas is stunned when his astral power soars. Really? His AP doesn't look higher. I must not have been paying attention to something. You've just entered an eerie-looking cave when you see a Borberad worm. Lord Preos, they're suddenly gigantic all of a sudden, Gwen exclaims. And they're even uglier like that. Apparently the Borberad worm didn't notice you as it slithers from the cave to the northeast without stopping. You could have sworn it was carrying something in its mandibles. Where are we right now? I guess we'll follow it. Ooh. Some stones in the dirt, probably from digging the corridors. Do you want to take some of the stones along? Yeah, let's take some rocks. Wait. Wait, do I have them? Oh, apparently I have 30 in my inventory. You can throw rocks at people, Thomas. Oh my god. I guess we're gonna have to use magic because these enemies are pretty strong. Because I got, like, no armor. I'm gonna have to punch mantises right now. Let's punch the one in front of us. And more Fulman. Is there any more spiders? I can't reach that one. I need to make sure nothing poisons me, so we'll kill the spider. What can we kill here? Wait. Okay, I just hit the wrong spell. Terra Broom?
Clamor.
Let's punch it. She has really good, like, melee ability, so... I can't reach anyone. Let's try from here. I can get him if I hit his bum. Maybe? No. No, I can't reach him. That's a shame. Fulman on you. out of here, son. I want to punch him. No, don't die. I reckon this thing is about to die. Oh, wait, he turned around, so I have to step forward now? Oh, wait. No, I can still, like, target him there. Got really confused. Oops. I hit the right skill.
Full man.
Can attack. Let's compute combat. I'm pretty sure this will be pretty okay. Hey there, Wolfie. How you doing? I'm currently trying to beat up insects. Yeah, doing pretty okay. I'm pretty much on standby at the moment, in case anything happens. There's a lot of screaming. Alright, we got him. Sweet, okay. Let's save. I should be finishing this game today. This is supposed to be the last dungeon, so... The dead bodies are stacked quite haphazardly. Some are incomplete and show signs of having been partly devoured. Disgusting, but given our present size, we might be able to put them to use, declares Torbjorn. Oh, we got, like, beetle, carapaces. Yeah! I've never beaten this game, so I'm looking forward to actually doing it. Let's give you a shield. I guess that's a shield? Or is it body armor? I can't tell. I can put it on both the shield slot and the body armor slot, so I don't think it matters where you put it. You can wear it, you can do whatever. Do whatever floats your boat. I'm gonna have Kelm dual weld some sticks. I was hoping I'd do it. Hopefully! I found a bug. No pun intended, but I found a bug with the end of this game, and I had to fix it before I streamed this today. So hopefully it should be fine now. A bug. As in, like, not the insects I'm fighting, but it prevented you from finishing the game. And it's only present on because of how DOSBox handles the game, so I had to manually fix it. I owned this game originally on disc, so but there was a workaround for the DOSBox version. I don't have a CD drive anyway. You have barely entered the cave when you upon an emerald morphu, and it takes an instant disliking to you. Yeah! It's kind of hard to explain when I'm in a room full of bugs, but yeah. Basically, Wolfie, thank you for the host! Basically, what's happened is a queen, an insect queen, has taken control of the citizens, which is why they're behaving strangely. And we got shrunk down by mages for this, like, ant mound thing, and we need to kill her. So it's basically, honey, I shrunk the kids right now. We have no armor. All our armor is gone. So we're basically, like, recovering from nothing. Wait, did she get poisoned? Oh, are they okay? They seem okay. Alright. Can I just use Horophobius on this thing and it would run? Maybe? It is fun! Not a lot of people have heard of this game. It was only really popular in Germany. So... It's pretty interesting. You basically make your own team of adventurers, which is what I've done. Can I use Horophobius? Domination, Horophobius. I'm not gonna be able to cast it because my witch is in the way. Let's compute combat. I don't think this is gonna be that hard. If someone gets poisoned, I'll have to heal it. No one got poisoned! Heck yeah! We've got poisonous spine. Sweet. Right. Where are we right now? So we can go... You can go up here. You notice a half-rotten plant stem on the ground. Not far away are several thorns which resemble animal quills. If the stem hadn't been so rotten, it could probably be used as a blowhorn, says Torbjorn. So I think it's cluing us in that we need to make stuff here? Oh god. Oh god, oh no. Do I have horror? No, she doesn't have Horophobias. There's a lot of bugs here. Let me try, actually, you know what I'm gonna try and do? We're gonna try and do this. Might have some people die. If people die in this game, they die permanently, so I gotta be careful. So everyone's gonna be uncareful. I think the only one that can get away with not being uncareful is probably Callum. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, everyone, okay. Oh no. Everyone died. Well, that didn't work. I tried. Right. Let's try it again. Maybe not rely on that this time. Horophobius. That's what we should be using, I think. I need to be right next to an opponent to use it. Damn it! I can't use it now. Wait, hang on. What if I do it? Did I set magic? Okay, that's probably why I died. Let's do this again, but careful. Hey, I didn't... Careful, careful. Aggressive? Yeah. Let's try that. Systematic auto attack. Yeah, it makes the combat easier. Because it's very slow otherwise. Is someone using magic? One flees. Alright, so we did use Horophobius. I just need to make sure no one dies, because if someone dies, it's pretty much game over. any of these gonna die? Right, got one. Punch everything to death. Yeah, I have no weapons right now. It basically threw me into a final dungeon with like no armor, no weapons, no nothing. So I'm glad I didn't do any shopping before I went here. I had tons of stuff anyway, so it didn't matter. Alright, we're okay. No one is poisoned. I mean, yeah, punching does tend to do the trick. Right. Okay. We have like no mana, but so if someone gets poisoned, I'm kind of screwed. I'm gonna make another save here. Whoops. No, I don't want to quit. There we go. So I still have some more floor to explore. So if I run into more enemies, I'm gonna be kind of screwed. But we'll try and punch them to death. What have we got here? Oh, just a spider? Really? Hopefully it doesn't poison me. Oh shit. Oh no. She may have got poisoned. Maybe I should have not went this way. Damn it! Tourbillon! He ate all his mana trying to heal. God damn it. I'm gonna have to reload. Alright, I have an idea. Let's save. I'm going to... Who is my fastest character here? She's got agility 19. Let's see who else has got what. Alright, we're gonna make a team. Gwen is gonna go on her own. We're gonna switch to Gwen's team, and I know it's darker, but... Elf magic! Well, actually, I don't think I have a lantern. Yeah. We're going to explore with just Gwen. Because if I encounter something, I can just run. It shouldn't be a problem. Beware slime spawn? Oh, we have... Does this poison? I don't even know. Right, where are we right now? We're here. Right. Wait, did she run back to the rest of the team? Yeah, she did. That's annoying. got really confused where I was for a second. So the spider was like here, right? Maybe I'll try punching it, and then I can run back to Torbjorn if I need to. Because he'll have mana. Right, she's okay. Yeah, didn't get poisoned. Sweet. Right. Save. Anything in this room? My mapping skills are terrible, so I'm gonna have to look at my map quite frequently. Ooh, stuff! A twig-edged weapon? Wait, when did she get poisoned? I thought she was fine. I guess we're running back then. We'll have to find Torbjorn in a bit. And then we'll like save before we heal the poison, because I'm pretty sure I can heal it. Right. Attack it. The poison was in me all along. I'm just a toxic person. And he ran. Bloody worm. Right, so we have some sticks now. Right, where is the team? I'm going the wrong way here. We need to find our team. There they are. Alright, let's save and heal this. Because I don't want to run out of mana again. Use magic on Torbjorn. Use pure and clear on Gwyn. Wait, she's not wait, what's wrong with her then? She's ill. How do I heal that then? Teresa. I don't think Witch's Spit will work. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's just LP. Well, Gwyn is gonna die. We'll see how we go. I'm not quite sure how to heal sickness. There's no hope of grabbing hold somewhere. The corridor is much too steep for that. Ouch, I knew it. Just as she expected, Teresa gets a wide range of cuts and bruises from the wild tumble down. For a moment, the egg in Gwyn's pack lights up. She drops as if she'd been dealt a blow. The queen knows we're here. I could feel her magical eyes upon me. So was I not supposed to carry this thing then? Or are we anyway? Let's go here. God, I'm tempted to make a separate save, but I've already made one, so. There's a hole. There's a pit opening up right in front of you. It is about 2 man heights wide and filled to the brim with corpses and skeletons. There's no telling where all these dead have come from. The scene is truly frightening. Do you dare try to cross a pit in one— Wait! That can't be right. Why would there be tiny skeletons in here? That makes no sense, right? I'm gonna try and go across. You are pulled down from the air. The hideously mangled corpses reach out and force you down into the pit with them. An abominable smell almost suffocates you. Arms and legs of greenish-white skin and fleshless bones try to keep you from reaching the opposite edge of the pit. When you finally climb out, all the bodies disappear. It was an illusion, but you can't shake off the experience that easily. No, they're apparently people corpses. Which makes no sense in this place. But we are across now. Oh no! Oh! Oh no. Right. Save. We might be able to finish this game before Twin drops dead. We'll see. You are about to enter the next cave when you witness a peculiar scene. A blue borberid worm is rearing up to devour an amber-coloured lump hanging from the tip of the stalactite. Suddenly, you hear a peculiar sequence of notes wafting through the air. Unfortunately, you can't locate the origin due to the echoing of the corridors. Shortly after the sequence has ended, you hear a scratching noise. Interesting. She won't lose health. She will just suddenly drop dead. Like, she'll suddenly just die. At least that's how it worked in Blade of Destiny when I played through that game. Say no to magic, 'cause this is pretty easy. So in Blade of Destiny, when your characters got ill, they would just drop dead after a while. If you didn't heal it. Illness is a really big deal in this game. Well, that's great. Oh yeah, I've already said this before, but when a character dies in this game, they stay dead. You can't revive them. Alright, we've got some healing stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping I can finish this soon. This game, I have to say, this game's a lot easier than Blade of Destiny. Blade of Destiny is cruel. You can't, there's no like forced face portrait change, so you can't tell if someone's sick or not. So you have to just keep checking their thing and hoping that they're not ill. Wait, hang on, can I treat disease? Let's see. Treat disease, I saw that. Use skill. Treat disease. On Gwyn. Yeah, she doesn't have the herbs. She can't do it. How many lumps you want to give to- Oh no. Oh. Oh no. This is an empty room, right? Yeah. When you see what's in the cave ahead, you instinctively hold your breath. 15 grey borberid worms are all settled down around a green one. None of them are moving and they don't seem to notice you. What are you gonna do now? Look for a different route, please. Right, everyone's agility is restored now. I'm going the right way, right? It's easy to get lost here, I'll say that. Alright, we're gonna compute this one. All of them. Go! Smack them! You know one thing I forgot to do? Hang on. I forgot something important here. Wait, no, there is. Okay. Actually, no. No, it's okay. It's okay. I have weapons. We'll go back over the corpse pit. So... this is probably a lie as well, right? In front of you, bright flames leap from the ground. The heat is almost unbearable. Are you certain you want to go on into the fire? Like the daredevils you are, you charge the walls of flames. You can feel your skin blistering and burning off under the intense heat. The pain is almost unbearable. Once you reach the opposite side, though, all the pain disappears in one fell swoop, and you realize it was all an illusion, but the experience has its consequences even so. Lost agility. Temporarily for that. Right. Oh, hey there, Dr. Trey! Sorry for missing you just a moment ago. In the center of the otherwise empty cave, two Borberad worms are fighting each other. They are heavily entangled, and it takes some effort to recognize an amber-colored lump between them that appears to be the object of their dispute. Buzzing angrily, one of them finally retreats slowly along the north corridor, followed by its opponent. Suddenly, you hear a peculiar sequence. Oh, we've heard this. Something weird is going on with a flute sound? Maybe it's like commanding the bugs. At the cave entrance, two blue Borberad worms have locked mandibles, almost as if they were engaged in a bizarre wrestling match, but as soon as they notice you, they charge. Yeah, the combat is entirely isometric. I have a strategy here for these two worms. They're not gonna like what I'm about to do to them. But it is gonna be a passive murder. I really don't want Gwen to die. Yeah, I'm on standby for stuff. I'm expecting, like, many calls today, but I haven't got any yet, so that's good, I guess. Alright, we're gonna give this guy some Horophobius. We need to be right by him. Hopefully it works. Sometimes this can fail. But the worm is afraid now. So now we're gonna have everyone flee, except for Torbjorn. And then we're gonna use Horophobius on this one. Damn it! Please don't die, Torbjorn. Aren't these things supposed to be running? Why are they not running? Right, get out of here! I don't want to see you anymore. And a Horophobius for you too. Get out. Bye, sons. See ya later. That's one way to deal with enemies. Dead beetles and termites. Looking at the remains of the dead beetles and other crawling insects gives you a distinct impression that there are other Borberad worms. That they are the Borberad's worms' main food source. Most of the animals in this pile are nothing but empty husks. The gods smile on us, Erengrad smugly states. Another contribution to our emergency equipment. These claws remind me of a carving tool. They can probably be used in ways other than as weapons. So maybe we can, like, craft something. Like we had to do in, where was it? I'm trying to think now. Maybe there's like a crafting thing we have to do here, like we did with the glow stick? Those plants might be their food, surmises Gwen. But still, we might be able to find something else in this pile. When we were kids, we would build flutes out of similar plants, Callum added. Maybe we're making a flute, then? would we use to build it, though? Wait, let's see if we can make something. Spines? No. Wait, maybe it's the pike? Hang on. If I... Okay. What I wanted to do was give these to Callum anyway. So, if we give him that... I think maybe we could use this, right? Skillfully, Erengred pours the coolant into and through the plant stalk. There you go! One blowgun. So we got blowgun. Are these items meant to be used together? You know, you could turn a blowgun into something else entirely. Erengred starts working on the blowgun with a beetle claw and finally holds up a flute. So now we've got a flute. I'll give that to Gwen, who hopefully should be alive by the end of this. Alright, so now we have a flute. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a decent Monday. Ugh, Mondays. Right. We have not been this way yet, so let's go here. Let's compute combat, all of them, but we'll allow magic. Just because I have items that can heal magic now, so let's go. Right, sweet. Dead end. Great! Nothing here. I think that was just a jape. Let's go this way. Suddenly your surroundings fade away. Nothing appears to be real anymore. Dreamscapes appear before your eyes, and soon you're unable to tell illusion from reality. Another of the Queen's tricks. She must be trying to lead us astray, Gwen shouts before all of you are swallowed by illusions, forgetting that you're here to look for the evil created by Borberad. Suddenly you find yourself in front of a wall with two doors that look exactly the same. You'll have to choose one of them. Dimly, you sense the presence of Rahizel. Choose the left one, he whispers. Which door will you open? I'm gonna open the right one. Why aren't you listening to me? That will be your death. But it isn't too late yet. Turn around before the trap is sprung. Do you turn around? Stick to your choice? Stick to my choice. The door slams shut behind you. Green smoke is rising from the floor, engulfing you and making you drowsy. Suddenly, everything goes blurry again and your surroundings change. You're standing at the edge of a cliff. Less than 2 steps behind you, there is a sheer drop. A horde of furious orc warriors is charging straight at you. Do you kill the orcs? Jump down the cliff? Jump down the cliff, right? Daringly, you turn around and leap to your certain death. Already, you seem to hear Golgari's wing beat when suddenly you remember the eagle suit in your backpack. Do you get out the eagle suit or laugh in the face of death? Your laughter dies away when you realize there's no escape. Suddenly, everything goes blurry again and your surroundings change. You're inside a room with a mirrored ceiling, floor, and wall. Suddenly, the mirror surfaces start to move and you see a gigantic claw approaching slowly from behind them. Do you destroy the mirrors? Well, let's watch. Slowly, the claw, which is radiating waves of horror, grows out from the mirror. Apparently the creature it belongs to is trying to enter the mortal planes. Do you grab the claw and help the creature, or flee? I'm gonna grab it. Without hesitation, the creature grabs your arm. You have allowed an archdemon entry to Arcania. After crossing over, he declares that his new chef... He declares you as new chief as a sign of his gratitude, but after taking a second look at you, he changes his mind and makes you his main course instead. Slowly, the illusions fade away and you find yourself back in the Queen's Hive. Blessed to Cindy, I've never seen such a mighty spell of confusion. But I think we made the right choice. Gwen seems to be quite certain of that. Where are we? We made it through! Yeah! Okay, cool. I kind of figured there that you would have to kind of defy your illusions. All around you, everything starts to whirl around in a frenzy. You are completely disorientated. When the movement stops, you appear to be in a totally different corridor. But even so, you recognize the corridor you came in through right behind you. There can be no doubt of that. Now what? Asked Teresa, somewhat puzzled. Where are we now? Oh no. Oh no! Oh god. I'm gonna be in here a while, probably. How long is this gonna take me? Let's look at this. Oh, it's big. It's a big map. Oh dear. I'm gonna be in here a while. What is this? Who made this? Right, where are we right now? So we're making progress. That's good. Where are we now? It's a maze! Look at this! This is nonsense! What is this? Someone had fun making this. But we're gonna beat it. Right, where are we now? I want to- okay, I'm in the right spot. I want to be here. Just hug the left wall, you'll be fine. You know how long I'm gonna be in here if I do that? Yeah, that is true though. But what I can do is I can uncover them as much as of the map as I can too. And I'm sure we'll find it. I can keep referencing my map here. Like there's a little bit up there I haven't been to. Here? That's where I hadn't been, right? Plot twist, they take away the map. You know, if I didn't have, I believe, a mage? I don't remember which it is. There's one, maybe it's like the tracker or something. I wouldn't actually have a map to work with. Or at least it would be veiled over. Like, constantly. I think it's because I have an elf with tracking? I believe that's what the tracking skill is for. So my logic for a maze is that they're trying to make me go around the longest way possible, so maybe I gotta go this way? Yeah, there's a little route I'm missing here. Hang on. Let me make sure I'm going the right way here. We'll follow this route. Are we now? Yeah, this is kind of hidden, I guess. Let's go this way. Your characters can starve to death, and I'm assuming Gwen will probably die of her sickness if I don't hurry up, so. I'm not actually sure how long it takes before a character drops dead, so I don't really want to find that out. I know in Blade of Destiny it took a few days, at least, so maybe I'm okay. Where am I going? The right way, in quotations. Someone had to test this, though. Alright, that's all a dead end. All of that is a dead end. So we gotta head all the way back up and then up into that corridor, sadly. Some poor QA fellow. Yeah! Oh yeah. If you look, the thing, actually with walkthroughs for this game, there's not really too many detailed walkthroughs. Actually, there's no detailed walkthroughs. I lie. There's no detailed walkthroughs for this game. There are walkthroughs, but they're very vague. I think because whoever wrote the walkthroughs were about as confused as I was when I played this game. Dead end. Keep going. I feel like I'm making progress though, because I feel like it would want me to go all the way round. Because by process of elimination, you'd eventually figure out where you need to go, I think. Look at this though. Look at this. This is monstrous. This is evil. But my process of elimination is just go where my map hasn't uncovered yet, and that's why I know we'll eventually find it, because I just have to use the map and I'll be fine. There's a little bit here I haven't uncovered. And a bit down here. And that's a dead end. Thinking. This has to be near where we should be, right? Game will just be like, fooled you! What is that bit over there that there's a bit there I haven't uncovered and I want to find out where it is. Light. Oh, hell yeah! Alright. Must have like ran past it. Okay, let's save. Alright, I need just a moment. Right, I'm sure this is where we're supposed to be going, right? Even before it's a dead end. Oh my god, if it's a dead end. I would be so mad. Also, I shouldn't have just left the game as it was, because Gwen could have died while I was doing that. Where are we now? We're back here again. Congrats on the level 1, by the way. A secret door, states Teresa, but I can't find any opening mechanism no matter how long I search that dang blasted wall. I can feel something incredibly powerful. Oh no, okay. I could bet this has something to do with the funny sounds we've heard already several times before. Maybe we can imitate them in some way, Teresa adds. Flute time? Gwen managed to play the tone sequence so often heard in these corridors, and it does indeed appear to be some kind of opening mechanism of the Borobad worms, the wall parts in front of you. Yeah. Alright. Let's save. You risk a few cautious steps into the giant cavern. Right away, a maroon-coloured Borborad worm comes charging towards you, screeching loudly. Rondra be with us. That must be the queen, shouts Gwen while preparing to fight. Right, we are not going to compute this. I feel like it's good justice to do this properly. No more compute combat from here on out. For being sick, she's really fast. Nice! That was a pretty simple fight. Pretty weak worm. Right. Save again. That can't be it, right? The wall's part in front of you. Hell yeah! I'm saving a lot here, but I need to. Do you dare to climb down? Point of no return. Yeah. I don't think we have much of this left to do. You try to roll with the blows, but once again the tumbling fall into the lower level results in various painful scratches and bruises. Okay. I think it's time I heal everyone. As much as I can. You take one of those. Because you can't use items in battle anyway, so I might as well just use these here. Okay, right. Save. Something is stirring within the wall crystals. First, you notice your mirror images starting to move by themselves regardless of what you do. Then you see them press against the crystal surfaces as if they were window panes. Slowly, they seep through until they are standing right in front of you. After a short moment of hesitation, your doubles attack. Oh, wait, hang on. I know what I need to do here. Let's do it this way. I got an idea. Teams! Torbjorn. Let's switch to Torbjorn. Right. Now, I only have to fight Torbjorn. Okay. Let's try Horophobius. The Torbjorn flees in a state of utter panic. That's it! I'm done! Easy. Alright. Let's feed him one more of whatever this is. Save again. Right, here we go. The queen is through there. I can sense her. The foreboding appearance of the entrance does seem to have at least some effect on Torbjorn. Yeah, just feed him stuff that's not appropriate. You don't know where it's come from. Well, I have to tell you, when I used to watch my father play this game a long time ago, this scene was terrifying to baby me. It doesn't help with the low poly models. Hey! You're gonna probably go down like the dragon. Yeah, it really does. Alright, Torb. Do Ignifaxes to level 11, please. Wait, draw new energy for— oh no. Yeah, don't kill people, please. We're gonna summon some crows with our witch. moving right up in her face. I hit both! Wow. Get out of there, please. I would like everyone to live. Oh, please live, Torb. Punch it! Punch it! I like how it squeaks. Level 11, please. Yeah! That was so easy compared to the rest of the game. That was really easy! What the hell? What a fun game, though. It's way... These games are way shorter than I remember them being. Wow. Alright. Well, she's dead now. I guess we have to use the magical amulet to finish stuff up. Sorry, Gwen. But... Are you absolutely certain you want to use the amulet to tell the magicians they can stop empowering the shrinking spell? Yes. You feel your body starting to grow. We'll be squashed, Gwen screams as she tries to avoid the rapidly approaching ceiling. But with the death of the queen, the hive is no longer magically protected. Hands break through the ceiling, shoulders burst through the upper levels that you had such a hard time crossing. Finally, you're once again standing naked, oh my god, in a city hall with the broken hive of the queen at your feet. Oh no.
On your side,
Oh, it's alright.
it's
It's alright. They covered it up.
Shrinking spell. You grow back to your normal height. In the process, destroying the queen's hive. You've barely had time to realize you're back in normal surroundings when suddenly a man materializes.
By the 12th. But that is Rohal.
I greet you, mortals. You have accomplished what no one else at this time could have done. Another evil loosened on Arcania by Borberhead the Black has been obliterated. None shall ever suffer from the Borberhead worms again. At this very moment, all descendants of the Worm Queen are dying. All those who were enthralled by the creatures are recovering their own free will. But none of the worm spawn's victims will be able to recall being enslaved. No proof of your deeds remains. No one will ever believe your story. Mind that you are still wanted fugitives in this town. Take my thanks as that of all Arcania, and be assured, I shall not forget you. Now leave this town. Bospa does not remember his deeds, so he will not act to countermand those orders.
We shall obey your advice, Master.
Just as Rohal the Wise advised you to, you leave the town as fast as possible, and nobody must take notice of you as you do so. The Orcish tribes have lost the coordinating leadership of the Queen. Their armies fragment once again into smaller tribes, some warlike, others frightened, and all of them at war with each other.
The Orc Wars aren't over yet, but the alliance of elves, dwarves, and men wins ever more battles. It looks like the Orcish advance will be stopped, and yes, reversed within mere months without the guidance of the Queen. You have saved Arcania, and proved yourselves true heroes. But Borberad won't rest until he's brought doom to all of Arcania, and especially to you.
Oh wow, that was like a big Schwarze Auge ad right there. Game points. 904 out of a possible 1,000. I don't know what the missing points are, to be honest. Maybe there was like a side thing that you had to do to get it, but yeah, I'm not highly familiar with what the side stuff is, and considering guides don't cover it either, I don't know. Do people do points in games anymore? I don't. 90.4%. I guess, yeah, that'd be a good way to put it. Alright. So we can save that, but the game will just close. So my question is, I'll save it under ship 2. Right, the game just closed itself, so it's picking up my friends list now. Give me a second, I'll get rid of that. There we go. God, that's what it'll do. There's one thing I want to check. But yeah, that is the Arcania trilogy. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. It was if I was given the choice to play that game again, I probably would. I don't think Blade of Destiny is quite as replayable as like Arcania or Star Trail. Hey there, AOD! We just finished Realms of Arcania. There is one last thing I would like to check. I also want to show a video before the end of this if I can find it. But I want to see if I can import my characters back into Blade and see if I can have like really high level characters for Blade. So I'm gonna try this out here. Arcania 3. Where's our character files? So we have some character files here. Let's see if they work. When am I going to play some Ultima? I have Ultima Underworld, but I don't have the GOG version, so I have no idea how I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be kind of awkward. Teresa, Thomas, Torbjorn, where's Kellum? Teresa, Thomas, Torbjorn, Gwen, Erengrad. Alright, let's copy these. I'm gonna paste them into... I don't even have a folder for Blade of Destiny. Hang on. Maybe I could run off the Steam version. Local files, local files. Paste. Right, I want to see... I'm going to load Blade of Destiny here, which is the very first game in the trilogy. Oh my god. I want to see if I can import them back. Seven is a really good RPG. My dad used to. I have 7 somewhere. My dad used to play it. Alright, hang on. Let me actually capture Bod's window. Part 1 of the Northern Trilogy? Yeah. Oh my god. But I want to see. I have already finished this game, but I just want to see. Oh look, here we go. Here's my old characters from the first game. So I got Erengrad, Callum, Thomas, Torbjorn, Teresa, and Gwen. It's amazing that you can have your characters last up to this point. Oh, I need to find a temple to even save. Hang on. Oh, there's one not too far away. Damn it! I can't even use the escape as a hotkey in this game. It's not aged that great. Oh, I'm behind the temple. But yeah, this game is... That can't be the temple, right? No, that's a shop. Where is the temple then? What is the temple? I guess the temple's the orange building then? Yeah. No, thank you. I got kicked out. I just want to go to a temple, man. I want to go to a temple, man, and I want to see. Right. I want to see if... No, it hasn't imported it like I hoped it would. That's a shame. Get out. I have Ultima 4 on Genesis actually, or Master System I think it is. I could play it if I could get my Master System console working properly with carts, but I've had that issue lately. For some reason we can't generate here. Maybe we just can't. Anyway, it was nice checking out. There is one more thing I want to... There is one more thing I want to show that's pretty funny. I came across an old, for Shadows of Aruba, I came across an old, demo video? I don't know if I still have it. Shadows over Reba demo video. It's really cringy. Oh, I found it. So this video came on a, it must have been like a PC gaming magazine or something. And, hang on, let me turn on, I'm gonna turn on display capture here. So you'll get to see me. Display capture. So this is really cringy video. Oh, it's not doing display capture. Ah! Let's do window capture of Chrome. Yeah, we'll have to do it like this. Alright. So there's this video, and it basically was like a demo video for before the game came out, and it's really, really corny. It's cool seeing like all the prototype models and stuff. I'm gonna play it. It's funny.
You have already faced 2 deadly challenges. And now, the award-winning series continues.
That lens flare, man. Not actual in-game footage.
It's deeper.
The voice is so stupid.
And deadlier than ever. Shadows over Riva coming this Christmas, and this time it's war.
Oh my god! Holy shit! It's such a bad video, but I think that's how my father ended up finding out about the game. Yes, it was how my father ended up finding out about the game, because he bought it when it came out, so he must have seen that video. Because I know before that point he had owned Blade of Destiny. He didn't have Star Trail at that point. But he had Blade of Destiny and he apparently really enjoyed that. But yeah, that was like a pre-release video for the game before it came out. Like, that was serious marketing in 1996. Serious marketing for the game. But yeah, that is Shadows over Riva. I've done with that. I've done with what time are we at right now? 2 hours 40 minutes streaming. Alright. It is nearly lunchtime, so I'm probably gonna stop streaming for now. But that's another game clear. We've finished Realms of Arcania. We can, like, focus on other games now. We can go back to focusing on Shadow Hearts and whatever else we have left. But it does give me an excuse now to think about another game to pick up. And judging by, like, the bottom of my stream stuff, I need to be playing like Phantasy Star and FF8 at some point. But I am gonna try and keep an eye out for something pretty niche, because that's what I'm good at. Like, you guys probably never heard of Realms of Arcania till I brought it up, but here we are. Game is done now. So I'll be back again soon. I don't know if anyone's streaming this early in the morning, to be honest. It's really early. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I've got plenty to be doing today. We'll see in a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna eat lunch. I'm probably gonna head out, get some stuff done, and then yeah, that'll be my day. So you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you, Avian Graphic. Yeah, the Wizardry people. Wizards and Warriors that's one game I really want to play. Is Wizards and Warriors. I've never beaten that game, but I did enjoy playing it. But yeah, I'm gonna stop streaming for now. You guys have a great morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Play all 8 Wizardries. I'll have to look into it. I definitely own, or I think I own all of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I have 8 for sure. 100% I have 8. But yeah, you guys have a great day.